As a psychologist, this is how I make sure that my decisions are not ruled by anxiety. So we know that anxiety colors our perception of the world, and it makes us interpret the world as more risky and more dangerous than it actually is. This then makes us essentially stay in our little box and not take any risks or do anything that could actually make our lives bigger, more interesting, and closer to maybe the way we want them to be. So, in order to decipher which thoughts are anxiety and which thoughts are reality, I perform a little bit of like a mental exercise each time I'm thinking about this, because it's actually really difficult for us to notice which thoughts are actually anxiety and which thoughts are reality. So oftentimes when I'm thinking through a problem, when I'm thinking about something I'd like to do, I actually ask myself, what if this is anxiety? Essentially, I run this kind of thought through a framework, through a filter of what if this is anxiety? And then I consider, what if these thoughts I'm thinking that are preventing me from doing the things that I want to be doing, what if they're anxiety? And a lot of times they are. And so if you kind of assume that a lot of these thoughts are anxiety, then you're able to overcome this mental bias. Obviously, we do have natural thoughts that allow us and prevent us from doing things that are not good for us. Those are important, and those are things that you should take into consideration. But essentially playing like devil's advocate to your own thoughts each time that you're thinking allows you to develop a practice and a structure to interpret your own thinking so that you're not biased by this anxiety that most of us tend to have.